Hey everybody, it's Tom with Wayfinder Really, your host for Sold On Flavor. This week we're going to do roast chicken. We're going to roast some vegetables as well. Both my wife's grandmother and my grandmother used to refer to chicken when we were younger as dirty old yardbirds. So I think chicken is definitely a big part of American cuisine. It's found all the time. It's still an affordable option. I mean, a roaster chicken right now, I just came from the supermarket, $1.50 a pound, right? So I think people have gotten overused to just eating boneless white chicken breast or chicken tenders, processed chicken. But this is a way just to utilize chicken as is, right? So what we're going to do, we're going to carve it in half. We're going to season it, and I think we'll finish it off with a mustard honey glaze. Okay. So without further ado, let's get into it. Before we get into the actual roasting, I kind of want to talk what we're trying to do. What we're trying to do is we're trying to crisp up the skin because your skin is porous. So what we want to do, we want to crisp up the outside and then let the fat actually render inside and make it moist and juicy, right? Let the chicken cook in its juices. So that's the goal when you're roasting a chicken. So here we go. I have two roasters here. I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna spatchcock one of them, and then I'm gonna split the other one. If you don't even want to do that, you don't have to do it. I do recommend an elevated surface, so on a rack, so that the drippings can sink below it. But just have a roaster chicken here, or roaster chickens. I have had people say, well, which side is which, right? So this is clearly the back of the chicken. The wings will usually point up, and if it has knees, that's the front as well, right? That's the way I always learned. So what you want to do is a couple things you can do to make this a little bit easier. You can't just take a knife and be brutal and just crank it down, or take the shears and cut through it. But one way is that if you cut along the spine here and take out the spine first, or the backbone, pardon me, it's going to be much easier to do. The other thing is in the front, right here in the very front is the wishbone. You could remove that if you wanted to as well. Those are the two ways to make it easier. But because I do have these great shears along, I'm going to take the back right out. And so when I hit right here, that's the wishbone I'm hitting. Now, if you're just going to spatchcock it, what you do is you get this far down and you press down on your palms here, like that. And that's just going to allow the chicken to cook up faster. Like I said, you can roast the whole chicken if you want. Okay, this next one, I'm going to approach it the exact same way in the beginning, right? So I got my wings up, my knees, going to flip it over. I'm just going to take my kitchen shears here and cut out that back. Now, you can take a knife and just split it down the middle if you want. Or, like I said, I have kitchen shears here, so I'm just going to take those. Basically preparing, we're going to season the chickens the exact same way. So it's going to start off with oil. We're going to rub down our pieces. Now we're doing this to help the seasoning stick to the meat. Pepper. Salt. Garlic powder. Onion powder. Paprika. Again, just want to rub that in. In the herb section, they actually sell it this way. And there's really, it's called poultry seasoning. There's 3 herbs in here. Some sage, thyme, and rosemary, right? So you just want to take these, uh, remove the stems from them, obviously. And then I'm just going to chop these up and put these on top of my chicken. Okay, I want to add a little citrus um, into the mix. So what I'm doing is I'm taking an orange slice and I'm placing it underneath the chicken. So as the chicken is roasting, what's going to happen that citrus is going to be pushed up under the chicken. And here's my spatchcock chicken doing the exact same thing. A little bit of mustard. I'm going to drizzle that on top. Then I'm going to take a brush and brush it lightly. I do not want to brush off the seasoning I already have on it. Plus, I'm going to put those fresh herbs on top as well. I use a lot of mustard when I'm smoking. That's usually what I use for the binder on the meat. And it doesn't have to be anything fancy, it's just regular old yellow mustard. All right. I have my fresh herbs here. And again, this is rosemary, sage, and thyme. It's going to be delicious. Nothing like fresh herbs. Okay, this is going into the oven for 350. I will be putting on honey, but really just before it's done. I don't want that sugar that caramelized into the dishes. Okay, next up, we want to make sure we wash our vegetables first. But I have some sweet potatoes, onions, peppers, summer squash, zucchini, carrots, and broccoli. Going to toss all those together over parchment paper, drizzle it with olive oil, a little salt, pepper, garlic, and that'll do it. If you've never cut broccoli, you're just kind of taking little stabs at the back of it here to create your florets. Cut out my sweet potato. Again, just dicing it. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. Salt, pepper, garlic, a little olive oil. Nothing fancy. The vegetables are the hero here. Hey everybody, it's time with Wayfinder Realty, your host for Sold on Flavor. This week, roast chicken. And I did two ways. One, we cut two halves, and another way was spatchcock in the chicken. Now I'll tell you, the immediate difference right off the bat is that the spatchcock took twice as long to bake as when you split them in half. And so if you're roasting the whole chicken, it's going to be even longer. So it's just one way to, have the chicken a lot faster. So roasted honey mustard glaze. This is absolutely delicious. A meal to be shared with your friends in your new home. If I can be of help, please reach out to me. Till next week, take care.